Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my little channel. Thank you for being here and thank you for watching. I'm having my coffee right now and just watching a little bit of TV. I'm watching all the Vlogmases on YouTube that everyone has out. I really enjoy watching those, but I do not know how they do a video every single day. First of all, I feel like my life is very boring. It's very routine. I do a lot of the same stuff every day. And I don't have little kids. I feel like when you have little kids, like there's always something going on. There's never a dull moment, but I don't have little kids. My little kid is 16 years old. So a lot of times he's doing his own thing. He's out with friends or church or school or band stuff. So a lot of times it's just me here by myself. And then also, I don't know if I'm just super slow and bad at it, but editing takes me a really long time to get a video out. I practically have to do it like all day long, like a full day of just editing to get one video done. So it's probably me. I'm probably just slow, but I don't know how anybody can do it like every single day and get a video out the next day, especially with little kids around. There's no way that I could do a Vlogmas. Maybe next year, I don't know, but definitely not something I can do this year. But anyways, I'm gonna record a little bit today and bring y'all along through the day. My husband's not here today, so I think I can make a plan of what I wanna do and not have the plans change like they always do. I need to clean my house, I need to do laundry, vacuum. I still wanna organize my closet, so I might do that today. I gotta get banana bread going because those bananas are really ripe and I don't want them to go completely bad. And we have the water heater guy that's coming today so that he can install that. Hopefully he is able to do that today. He was gonna come and look at it and see what all he needs so that he can buy materials and all that. So hopefully that gets done today. Jaden saw the water heater yesterday and he was like, oh, thank God. And I was like, oh, you noticed? He's like, yes, I've been taking cold showers. I'm like, well, you haven't said anything, so I thought you didn't realize, you didn't even notice. And he goes, well, I didn't know what it was. So, yeah, I guess everybody has noticed that the water isn't getting hot like it should. So hopefully that will get done today, but right now I'm gonna finish my coffee and then I really need to get some laundry going. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I think I'm actually gonna start in the bedroom first. I was gonna come in here and grab all the clothes to get the laundry started, but then this is bothering me. So I gotta do this first. I'm gonna make the bed. I have pajamas and clothes from yesterday that just ended up on the floor. There's a broken hanger, a bowl. This box of the Bath and Body Works soaps, hand soaps. Did anybody else take advantage of that sale? These were all $2.99. And then I have the laundry basket there, and then all of this pile is my husband's. I gotta look through it. His jacket's there, shoes. So I'm gonna go through all that. Yeah, just tidy up a little bit, and then I'll grab the laundry and get a load started. I gotta say, I don't necessarily think my life is boring. I just think it would be boring for y'all to watch, like every day, even when there's nothing going on. But who knows, maybe next year if I happen to get faster at editing, because that's what really slows me down. And oh my goodness, I was telling my husband yesterday, someone needs to just fire me from YouTube. Like someone needs to tell me you're fired. The amount of times that I forget to record or to hit record is ridiculous. Like I'm over here thinking I'm recording and I'm showing y'all stuff and I'm talking to y'all, and then I realized I never hit the record button. So I'm actually really bad at this and I just need to be fired. But I'm trying, and I actually do have fun making these videos. Like I like recording and editing. I'm just really slow at it. I've put out quite a few videos now, so I'm gonna keep going. If for nothing else, then just for the memories. It's almost like home movies, especially when like the kids are around or the family's around. I first started this channel with Jaden about 2 years ago, but we only put out like maybe 5 or 6 videos, and it was his idea to start a YouTube channel. So I did that with him. And then I think he ended up leaving for the summer. So we kind of stopped and then just never picked it back up. And then just randomly, I guess it was like a month and a half ago, I just randomly picked it back up and started recording. And so I've been putting out videos probably like twice a week. And I really enjoy it, so I'm gonna keep going and then just have these as memories. And hopefully y'all like them too. I do want to put out videos, not only that I would like, but that hopefully y'all like as well. And I just gotta say, every time I get a new subscriber, I just get so happy. And so I am just thrilled with my little 70 subscribers. That means a lot to me. And I tell my husband, those aren't all family. I have maybe like 10 or maybe like, I don't know, 10 to 20 subscribers that are family. And the rest are just strangers or people that I don't know and they're subscribing. So if you're one of those people, thank you so much for subscribing and for watching my videos. Now that my room is nice and clean and it smells good too with that oil diffuser. I used gardenia, by the way. I think it was too small to see, but finally I'm gathering up all my laundry so I can actually get a load started. I'm gonna separate the whites from the colors and also my husband's work clothes. I had a lot of laundry to do and it ended up being 4 loads plus a 5th load of like the kitchen towels and stuff like that. And while I'm here, I'm also going to wipe down the washer and the dryer. It was getting pretty dusty and crummy up there. You guys, and this is what I mean when I say I am bad at YouTube. This whole time I'm in the laundry room, I'm recording with the light off. There's a lamp that was turned on for the water heater, guys, which is why it took me a little bit to realize. But once I start wiping down the dryer, you can see how much brighter it gets when I finally realized. I'm telling y'all, someone needs to fire me. Okay, you guys, so the water heater guys just left. They're gonna come back. They went to go find all the materials that they need, but I'm gonna go show y'all before they come back because I haven't even shown y'all the whole situation and everything. But it is bad, you guys. I didn't realize how bad it was. The last time we had taken a look at it, we did notice that there was a little leak from it, but it's bad. Let me show y'all. Okay, so this is the new water heater. This is what's going up. And this is our water heater now. I don't know if you can tell, but this is filled with water. It is completely filled and it's dirty. And then I don't even know what that is. All that white stuff right there, it's kind of like foamy, so not good. And then I'm not sure where it's leaking from. I think from up here, because as you can see, it's got all these watermarks going all down it. The last time we had looked at it, it did not look like this. So it has gotten a lot worse. And I am so glad that we're finally getting it replaced today, because Yeah, before something really bad happened. This could have been a lot worse. So we're getting this replaced today, thank God. Okay, so I finished doing my cleaning. I vacuumed. I'm not gonna mop because the guys are gonna be coming in and out and it is raining today. So I'm gonna leave the mopping for another day. But I did tidy up and clean and dust and all of that. So before I move on to the closets, I'm gonna go ahead and get dinner started because I'm gonna make a crock pot meal. It's about noon right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and get it started. I am making a crock pot spiced lime and cilantro chicken. So I'm following this recipe here. And then after that, I'm gonna make my banana bread. So that'll all be cooking while I'm cleaning the closet. So okay, so here I have a mixture of chili powder, kosher salt, ground cumin, pepper, and cayenne pepper. And I'm just gonna rub this on all the chicken. Here I have 6 chicken legs and 3 boneless, skinless chicken thighs because that's just all I had. Okay, and now I'm gonna make my sauce to pour over my chicken. So I'm gonna use 3 limes and I'm just gonna squeeze the juice out of them. And I'm gonna add a tablespoon of olive oil. Next, I'm gonna add, it calls for 5 cloves of garlic, but some of mine are like super tiny. So I'm gonna add 3 big ones and then this little bunch of small ones. And the next thing it asks for is 1/2 cup of cilantro. So I think that should be good. And now I'm just gonna blend this up and pour it over my chicken. And now I'm just gonna pour this over my chicken. Gonna cover it and set it on low, and this should be ready by 5 o'clock hopefully. Okay, so I thought I was recording but I wasn't. But in here I have my 3 ripe bananas. I smashed them and then I added 5 tablespoons, about 5.5 tablespoons of melted butter, a pinch of salt, and 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. And now I'm gonna add 3/4 cup of sugar. So I'm adding my sugar and then I'm just gonna mix it well with a fork. I didn't realize how loud the background music was, so I had to mute it, which I didn't even pick that music. I was watching YouTube and then it automatically went to some kind of Christmas scene with music playing. It's supposed to be like relaxing music, but it sounds like elevator music and I didn't like it, so I had to mute it. I added 1 beaten egg and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. I'm gonna mix again and then add 1.5 cups of flour. Now mix well until the flour is fully incorporated. And the batter is done. You can leave it like this, but I like to add pecans. You can also add chocolate chips, just whatever you prefer. I'm gonna mix in the pecans and then I'm gonna prepare my loaf pan. I already have my oven preheated to 350 degrees. I'm just gonna rub butter all over my pan and then I'm gonna pour my batter in here and bake it in a 350 degree oven for 45 minutes. Okay, so this is one of the closets that I'm wanting to clean out or declutter really. The coat closet, and mostly it's my husband's jackets and sweaters and all that. I do have my like raincoat in here, and I think I have like a thicker, yeah, this thick coat back here. But really the only thing I really wanted to get to was all this right here. I really wanted to declutter all of that. Down here, I just have a tub, and this is where Jaden puts his like winter clothes and summer clothes when it's not the season. And then the vacuums here, and then a couple of like those dinner tray tables, whatever they're called. So all of that's gonna stay, but this is what I want to get to. There's some blankets and pillow covers, and I think some like curtains in there. So I want to go through that. I'm going to bring everything down and I'm going to separate them into 3 piles. I'm going to have a donate pile, a keep pile, and a maybe pile. This was the easy closet, which was why I wanted to start with this one first. It didn't take me long at all to do this, and it's been like that for months. Okay, so that looks a lot better. The only thing I'm keeping is this big blanket. This is Jaden's. His grandma made this for him. And then Jaden's camping pillow. These are some curtains that I'm keeping just in case I want to put them in the pink room. And these are, I just kept 3 pillow shams just to have some extra. And then these are like the decorative pillow shams. So I kept those for now. I'm not sure if I'll use them again, but for now I'm gonna keep them. But that looks so much better than the mess that was up there before. This whole bag is full. I'm gonna donate this. And then this one, Jaden's grandma made this for him, and I didn't know I had this up there, but it's Christmassy. So I'm gonna put this in the washer and then let him use this for now. Okay, now this closet needs some help. I feel like just these 2 shelves and the floor are the ones that get bad because anytime I need to put something away, I just end up putting it just setting it right there on top. So it's not too bad. I think it just needs a little bit of decluttering and a little bit of organizing, but it shouldn't take too long, I don't think. I have these hanging on the inside door, but this is pretty good. This is nice and organized, so I don't think I have to mess with that too much. I still even have a couple of little pockets empty from the last time that I actually cleaned and decluttered. So I'm gonna start with taking out all the random stuff that's on here so that I can see what's all down there and I can actually just organize it. Some of this is already organized. Like this is all the tape and stuff. So that just needs to get pulled back. This has all the tools. I'll just take that out of there. Some random mail, like this needs to go. That's my husband's cleaning stuff. Those are just some little bags. This has some decor. This is pictures, so I'll move this out of there and see where that goes. I'll place this somewhere it needs to go. Basically, all of this is going to stay like this. I'm not ready to declutter any of this yet because I did recently do that. But once we get to a point to where it's been like, okay, it's been a year, I haven't touched any of this, then I'll go through it again. But this is some like party stuff, my laminator, Kleenex, there's some glitters in there, some paints in there. This is scrapbooking stuff. This is just a little like game pool table. This I'll probably put somewhere else. And then my labels for my seasonings, I'll probably put somewhere else. All of these down here are like photo albums and pictures and stuff like that. So I'll just organize that a little bit. This is all my vinyl for my silhouette machine. And this has vinyl too. So that's pretty good. Just like I said, a little bit of organizing is all it needs. First, I'm going to take out all the clutter that's just sitting on top that's not in its place. I'm not going to do a full declutter this time, so I'm not going to be taking everything out. Just the mess that got shoved in there. Here's all the random stuff I took out that was not in its place. have a hair dryer back there. I think that's gonna go. I didn't even know I had another tripod here. I just bought one like not too long ago, so if I'd known I had this, I probably wouldn't have done that. And then some books, pictures, all of this random stuff. This is how this looks now that all the other stuff is out of the way. So yeah, I still don't think it should take me too long. I'm just gonna start organizing now. I did end up taking out all the photo albums and scrapbooking books and all that from the bottom shelf just because it was all jumbled in there. So I took it out so I can just organize it so that it just fits better. Now I'm just going to organize what's already in these shelves, just straighten it out and make it look a little bit better so that I can go through what I took out and see where I can fit it. I'm sorting through things and putting like items together, then putting them away in their right spot. I do a full declutter of this closet maybe like once a year, and then the rest of the time it's just maintaining it. This is probably the worst that it's gotten in a while, so it was time to get this done. And I do have a trash bag that I'm filling up, so there was quite a bit that I ended up getting rid of. The pile is getting smaller, so there's not too much left. We're almost done. Okay, you guys, so I'm all done cleaning the closet. It looks so much better. It is completely full, but I mean, that just is what it is. We've been here for 20 plus years, so it's not too bad. I'm pretty good at decluttering and throwing away, actually. So now I can see everything again. This bag right here, I'm gonna keep that there because this bag ends up going to Mexico. We fill it with just clothing that that we no longer want or doesn't fit us. I've mentioned before, I'm pretty good with decluttering my clothes and all that. So as soon as I see something that I'm just like not feeling anymore, I'll put it in here. And once it gets full, we send it to Mexico. This bag is all trash, so I did fill up a bag of trash that's going outside. So we did declutter, we did get rid of a few things, and it's just looking so much better. Look, you guys, this is from my kids at some point. I don't know who did this, but there's drawings all throughout when they were little. That's how long I've been here. My oldest is now 22. No, my oldest is now 23. The girls are 22 and Jaden is 16. And here's their little drawings from back when they were little. Okay, and also the water heater guys just left. So there's the new water heater. So much better. So much better. I'm so excited. I took my shower this morning, but I kind of want to go take a shower just so I can get all that hot water. but he did say it was going to take a little bit more to warm up all the way. But thank goodness that's done. I finished cleaning the closets. I'm about to go get Jaden probably in like 20 minutes. The banana bread is done. It's probably cooled off, so I'm going to go ahead and get that cut up and stored away. My chicken is still going. I'm about to go get Jaden. It's 3:30, so I have 15 minutes, but that still needs some time. It looks a little bit funny, but it smells really good. And then my banana bread is completely cooled, so I'm gonna get that out of the pan and get it stored. Okay, we're gonna have this banana bread with our coffee tonight, but I gotta take just a little bite. Look how good that looks. So good. That's delicious. So good. Okay, you guys, here is my dinner. Here's the chicken. It smells very lemony. And then I had some leftover rice from yesterday, and I had some leftover potatoes, so I made a potato salad with it. I'm going to try this. I'm by myself. I'm home alone, and I'm going to be eating dinner by myself, but I'm fine with it. I'm pretty much used to it because my daughter is usually at work. My husband gets home really late, and Jaden's always out doing something. He's either with friends or at the gym or doing something with band or something. So a lot of times I do eat by myself, and I'm just okay with it. Like, I am such a loner, such an introvert. Like, this just doesn't bother me. But let me try this chicken. That is actually really good. You can really taste all those flavors in there. That's delicious. I gotta have a jalapeno. I'm definitely gonna star that recipe because it's really good, and I will make it again. But I just remembered, or I just realized I never showed you what that recipe was from. Let me grab the book. I don't know where I left it. So this is where that recipe's from. It's Taste of Home Slow Cooker Meals, or Slow Cooker Through the Seasons. You guys, so I was thinking, me talking about being alone and being an introvert and all that. And like earlier, I was showing y'all my closet, how it still has like little crayon drawings of when my kids were little. I was just thinking of how much things have changed, and I've just kind of have like grown accustomed to it and grown with it, and it's now like normal to me, and I really enjoy it. Like, I love the peace and quiet, and Jaden's the same way. Like I've said before, Jaden's probably the most like me. He also really likes peace and quiet. Like, he loves it to be quiet. Of course, when my grandbaby's here, like, it's loud. He's crying and screaming and running around and all that. And that's taken some getting used to. And I don't think we're used to it yet. But once upon a time, many years ago, this house was loud, and I had kids, little kids running around everywhere, especially around the kitchen and the living room, how it's open. They would run around in circles, just playing and screaming and writing on the walls and all of that. And I see people going through that now, even people my age. I had my kids very young, so I got done very young, which, I mean, that's the pro to it. The pros and cons, that's the pro to it. That's the good side of it, the bright side. That now I'm still kind of young, and I'm almost done. Jaden's 16, so I'm almost done. And I do get to enjoy this time now of it being quiet in the house and not having to like chase around the kids and run around the kids. Of course, I miss that sometimes. Like, I miss the kids being little sometimes, but like I said, I've just grown with it, and this is all just normal to me. It is what it is. Like, my kids are grown now. I already went through that. I already experienced all of that. I was there. I was raising all these little kids and trying to keep the house together while the kids were running around and making a mess and everything. At one point, I had 3 babies under 2. So it was wild and crazy and loud, and it's just crazy to think how that was me just a few years ago, how I had little kids running around and I'm making dinner for all of them and lunch for all of them and getting like homework together and doing projects for school while I was going through all that, and sometimes struggling, sometimes overwhelmed. You never really think it's gonna end. Like, you know it is, but it just seems so far out in the future. But look at me now. My 3 older ones are in their 20s. My youngest is 16. I'm sitting here in a quiet house all by myself, having dinner by myself. And like I said, I'm okay with it because that's just how I am anyways. And I've grown with the stages of life. So like, this didn't happen overnight. You know, it wasn't like my kids were little yesterday and running around and making a mess and being loud, and then today it's like done and they're gone. So it's not like that. Like I said, it all goes in stages, and you get accustomed to it every stage. So if you do have little ones and you're still in that stage, it does go by a lot quicker than you think. So just enjoy the moment. Don't get too overwhelmed. Don't stress too much. Don't sweat the little stuff. Let them be kids. And just know that one day this will be you too. You'll have an empty house and it'll be quiet. And I don't know how, I know some people struggle with it. Probably people who are more extroverted and just thrive off of the chaos. I never did. So yeah, I was just thinking about that. But anyways, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. It's pretty late. I'm just gonna finish eating and then just watch some TV. I still have to go pick up Jaden. He's at church right now. But that I probably won't do that till probably after 8. My husband, I don't know what time he's gonna be home. And so yeah, I'll just be here. I still have some laundry to fold. So I'm gonna do that. And then later on, once my husband does get home, I'll have my coffee and a slice of banana bread. But thank you for joining me. Thank you for being a part of my little channel. And I will see y'all in the next one. Don't forget to like, leave me a comment, and subscribe. Bye, y'all.